This is a story when I was a third-grade high school student. I went to a friend's house, and we were so excited to talk. When I noticed, it was already some time past 10 p.m. "Oh, gosh, I have to go home," I said and got on my motorbike. I guess I was driving too fast. I could not turn a curve and I was bumping into a guardrail. I do not remember after that. When I came back to my consciousness, I was lying on a bed in a hospital. I did not understand what had happened and tried to get up, but I couldn't move due to so much pain throughout my body. Besides, I had a cast put on my left leg. My mother opened the curtain and came in, as she might have noticed I had been awake. "You always make me worried so much." I got scolded by her very much. Fortunately, except for the broken left leg, the others were minor injuries and my brain was okay. I needed to stay in the hospital one more day for the matter of sake. My mother put some food and books on the table and went home. It seemed someone else was staying on the next bed just like me. I heard the sound of turning over many times. Sometimes groaned and I heard the voice. I cared if it's okay or not, but I thought it was not my business. I read the books my mother had left, watched TV and fell asleep before I knew. When I woke up next time, it was nighttime. There was a dinner on the table that a nurse would have brought for me, so I ate it. After the dinner, a nurse came to clean up the table. She said, "If you need anything, please press the nurse call button," and left the room. I was feeling someone moving on the next bed, but the nurse did not pay attention to it. I was lying on my back as I would feel pain if I moved, and I fell asleep without knowing. I don't know, long time passed. I woke up with someone's voice. It is from the next bed. Now clearly groaning. Painful, painful, and making noise of rolling over on the bed. "Are you okay?" I asked, but no answer. I pressed the nurse call button, but no reaction. I pressed many times but not connected at all. While I was pressing the button, the voice from the next bed became harder and seemed struggling with unbearable pain. I could not stand and shouted, "Please, come here." A nurse came to the room suddenly. The voice from the next bed was screaming, "Pain, pain, help." The bed was squeaking as struggling so hard. But the nurse seemed not to notice it and opened my bed's curtain and asked, "What happened?" "Look at the next bed. Struggling, you don't see?" I was irritated and said, "Next bed?" "But next bed is empty." She gave me a questioning look and opened the next bed's curtain. There was only a bed with neatly piled blanket and sheet. No patient seen. No way, so what was the sound I heard? The groaning voice and squeaking bed. I could not say anything and the nurse was watching me, then her face became frozen. She quickly closed the curtain and tried to go out from the room. "Just a moment, please," I harried and said immediately. "I can't sleep in this scary room." I kept on talking. "There is a waiting room in front of the nurse station. I want to sleep there." The nurse looked embarrassed a bit, but agreed with me. She gave me the shoulder, held my blanket under her arm and helped me to move to the waiting room. While lying on the seat in the waiting room, I heard conversations from the nurse station. I figured out the story from them. About 10 years ago, a patient was staying in that room. During a night, the condition changed suddenly and the patient pressed the nurse call button, but it was out of order. The desperate person kept on pressing the button, but no one noticed. It continued until the death was struggling, without anyone's care. That night I pulled the blanket over my head, wishing the morning come as soon as possible.